Referrals are the holy grail for any insurance agent trying to build a book of business. In this video, I'm going to tell you some secrets and some ways that we at CBIS have grown a massive referral network and how we write more referrals every year than a lot of agents write all year long alone. Okay? Let's jump in. This video is brought to you by none other than Hire Heroes, you guys. Hire Heroes is your one-stop shop when it comes to virtual staffing and making sure that you have qualified talent with your business. One thing that I love about Hire Heroes, you guys, is they've actually gone through the process already of vetting and making sure that your staff member is well trained to best fit your needs. Whether you need help with social media work, posting things on your accounts, responding to people that send messages to your social media accounts, whether you need help with data entry or a multitude of other things that they're qualified to do, Hire Heroes has got you covered. If you're having trouble finding quality talent and number two, affording to be able to run payroll for that talent, Hire Heroes has got you covered with an affordable alternative to have a virtual assistant working for your business. There's a link down in the description of this video to where you can learn more about getting your own VA through Hire Heroes. I certainly recommend it. They're what we use in our business for all of our virtual assistant needs, and you will want to make sure that you check them out today. So you want to get more referrals. Well, to me, it simply put is an art form, and there is a right way to do it and a wrong way to do it. So in this video, let's kind of talk about some different ways you can get more referral partners, okay? So first things first, you have to look at it from the mindset of the referral partner, right? What is going to want them to be working with you? What will make you a desirable partner for them? Well, remember, most people go about it wrong when it comes to trying to find referral partners. They're always thinking about what's in it for me. They approach the conversation with what's in it for me. This to me is just bad business and bad negotiations and bad deal making in general. Deal making and good business negotiations always start with what you can do for them. So always have this front and center when you're trying to build more referral partners. Always have this front and center. What value can you bring to this particular person? Now, there's so many different types of referral partners you can get in general, right? It can be, and not limited to, other agents that might not be licensed in your state, or maybe they're not licensed in all the states that you're licensed in if you're licensed in more than one. It could be other agents that don't do Medicare, right? Life insurance agents. Maybe there's ACA only agents. I do know a few of those that don't do Medicare, as crazy as that might sound. Maybe it's financial planners. Maybe it's P&C agents. There are all different types of businesses that can send you referrals, right? Assisted living communities have sent us referrals. CPAs have sent us referrals. Law firms have sent us referrals. Dental offices have sent us referrals. Doctors' offices have sent us referrals. Yogurt shops have sent us referrals. So what is the secret to building a successful referral partner? Well, remember, it's always going to come down to, in my opinion, two things. One, we already mentioned, which is what can you do for them? And two, what are you doing on a consistent basis to build your circle of influence? The more influence you have, the more people will want to do business with you. I can tell you that this is 100% true. Our referral partner relationships have grown exponentially when we've taken the steps to establish our influence and impress them with our influence, okay? So one thing I did early on in my career is I self-published a book called Medicare Guidance, Picking the Plan for You. It's my first self-published insurance book. It's still on Amazon today, probably needs to be updated. It sold thousands of copies on Amazon, thousands and thousands of copies. When we self-published this book, this was about 2016, I believe, is when I first did this. I was ahead of the game. Nobody in the insurance business that I knew of was self-publishing books back then. I was one of the first, I will say. What we did is, you can still do this today. If you self-publish a book, you can order what's known as author copies. Author copies are when you order from Amazon, or Kindle now is actually the self-publishing platform. When you order author copies, you can order them for the cost of printing the book. right? So it's basically just the break-even cost. What does it cost Amazon or Kindle to make the book? And oftentimes it could be, depending on, how colorful your book is, how many pages, et cetera, it might be $1, $2, maybe even $3 a book. So I ordered about 50 copies of my book. Then I put together a very specifically worded letter, as what I would call a pre-approach letter, an introduction letter to financial planners within a 50-mile radius of my office. I then mailed these out with a copy of my book to all these different financial planning offices around. Waited 2 weeks, and then I dropped in to formally introduce myself in person. And the pre-approach letter made an impression with a lot of these groups. Why? Because they've been sent pre-approach letters before. It's not a new concept. It's been around for decades when people want to do business with you. But nobody had ever sent them a self-published book on the topic that they wanted to work with their clients on. What does a book do? I've said it many, many times, and I think at this point, I think it's underrated that people don't understand it. You could write a book on anything. And frankly, even if you don't know anything about it, people will identify you as an expert at that topic without ever even opening the book. It's a psychological feeling and a psychological impact it has on their mind, to where we in society have been programmed to look at people that write books as the leading authorities on whatever they're writing the book on, right? So the book is the biggest credibility builder, one of the biggest credibility builders you can possibly get. So that was something we did with financial planners. Kind of the way that we have been able to work with dental offices and CPAs is by being a referral partner, right? So if you're willing to send referrals before you've ever gotten referrals, you have a much higher chance of them sending you referrals later, right? Everybody says, oh yeah, let's be referral partners. And then nobody ever sends a referral because they're in this constant game of chicken to where they're waiting for the other person to send a referral first. Well, I'm not going to send them a referral until they send me one, right? I'm not just going to give them something and I don't get anything in return. Maybe take the approach of being the first person to send them a referral. Be the first one to budge. Be the first one to jump forward. Send them a referral immediately, within a week or two of making the agreement, the handshake agreement of being referral partners. Send them one early, often. And that will show them that you are serious about this relationship. Keep in contact with your referral partners. Send them emails every so often, seeing how they're doing. Drop by and just say hello. Drop by with a thing of bagels. People always, talk about dropping by with donuts and bagels and things like that. Be a person of value. Make sure that they are continuously exposed to you and reminded that you're still out there, you're still great at what you do, and you still are very interested in collaborating and helping each other mutually grow your business and also theirs at the same time, okay? And also, the more people know you, the better, right? So advertising can bring referral partners, believe it or not. There have been plenty of referral partners we've gotten over the years just because people know who we are and they don't know who anybody else is, right? So we're advertising. I'm doing things on television now, this AEP, for my agency. There's billboards with my face all over town for my agency. There's mailers going out all the time. There's Facebook ads going out all the time. We got YouTube videos all over the internet. We are everywhere. And most importantly, I'm everywhere. And so people like to do business with people they know, like, and trust. When people see you everywhere, you're not a stranger, even if they don't really know you. So by advertising and putting yourself out there, by nature, you will have some people that want to be referral partners with you just because you are well known. And there's a human psychology instinct that makes them want to do business with people that they see everywhere. It makes them feel like they know you. There's a familiarity because they see you over and over and over and over and over again. Okay? The last tip I'm going to give you, there's so many things that we could talk about when it comes to referral partners, and this might be a little, some people are for it, some people aren't for it. I am definitely for it. If someone sends you a Medicare referral, you are able to compensate them now a referral fee. So send them a referral fee for sending you a referral. Particularly other businesses, other agents, things like that. Give them a referral fee, a small referral fee every time they send you a referral. It makes them feel like they are benefiting when they send you a referral. I have people that have sent us 30 referrals this year. I have people that have sent us 40 or 50 referrals alone just this year, and we pay them a referral fee every single time compliantly. And you wouldn't believe what a motivator that might be for some people. Maybe it's just $50 an app. Maybe for some people it's, people that are in the insurance business, we pay them $100 an app. It might not sound like a lot, but if they send you 10, that's $1,000 they didn't have before, and you did all the work. So remember, it's all about what's in it for them. And there's 3 things referral partners want. 1, they want to know that you will do a good job for their clients, which will reflect back on them, right? If you do a bad job for the clients, that reflects back on them as well in a negative light. So 1, they want to make sure you're going to do a good job. 2, they want to make sure that you'll send referrals to them. And 3, they want to make sure, for some of them, that they will be compensated in the long run, okay? And I'd give you a 4th one. 4, they want to know that you'll protect their business, that you will provide protection for your business. This is a very underrated thing when it comes to referral partners. Especially for insurance agents, there's a lot of agents that might use, if you're dealing with a life insurance agent, they might use Medicare to get in the door, and then they come back later and sell a life insurance policy and potentially, replace or roll out the policy that agent gets. So they might be afraid of other Medicare agents. But if you don't do what they do, or even if you do, but you have an agreement that you won't touch their policy, you will edify them, send them back to them for the kind of product that they wrote, they can trust you. So by them referring their business to you, they're in all aspects of things really protecting the business internally by keeping it all in-house with someone they know, like, and trust. Anyway, guys, do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Is there anything you think I left out when it comes to referral partners? There's so many different ways you could do this, but these are some tips that have worked incredibly well for us in building a large referral network. We get so many referrals here at CBIS. Like this video if you found this helpful and you want more people to be able to see it. You can save somebody's career by liking our video and helping our video reach more people and them being exposed to the channel. Comment your thoughts down below. I'd love to kind of see your guys' thoughts on these things that I shared and see if there's anything you feel like you could add to the conversation. Make sure to subscribe. We put out weekly videos that help you grow your business, and all we ask for is a little bit of your time in exchange. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Here's to getting more referrals, the holy grail of building your insurance business. We'll see you next time, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Here's to your success and your abundance. Later.